Hey y'all, and welcome to Monter's Market, and welcome to my easy peasy lemon squeezy replay, rewind, whatever you want to call it, video. I am going to have to do a rewind this week because of some technical issues, but let's get into DIY number one. The most adorable little tier tray. Everything that I've made in this video today, I made for my niece's birthday last week. So right now, I'm going to show you the drill bits that I use. These are just glass and ceramic drill bits. You can get them for any drill. So these are the little lemon plates that you can get from the Dollar Tree right now. And that little thing right there, I got off of Amazon. And it actually, each set has 3 pieces. So you can make a 3-tiered tier tray out of them. And I think there was like 3 black, 3 silver, and 3 gold for $11 and something. That is also linked in my Amazon storefront. That'll be linked below in my description box. Another thing too, whenever you're drilling, I add a little bit of water because it does tend to get a little bit hot. And start with the smallest drill bit just to get your pilot hole. Once you've got your pilot hole, then go to the drill bit that you need to get your little handles down in. Does that make sense? I feel like I said that backwards. Anyway, once you get the hole started, then put the drill bit on that's big enough to slide your hardware down into. So once I got that done, I was petrified that I was going to break the glass. Like I just knew that it just wasn't going to work and it was going to break, but it didn't, and everything was perfect. Now I did set a cup under it where I had some height to the plate and it wasn't like spinning. And that little thing right there I'm pointing out are little grommets. The grommets, the screw, and 3 pieces come to each little hardware set. So it's literally everything you need to make up to a 3-tiered tier tray. And very reasonable price. Super easy to use. And they were very sturdy. They looked a little thin to me, but they were very sturdy and held up really, really good. So I just added my hardware. Once I got my hardware added, I got a little damp rag and wiped it all down, and it was ready to go. And I fell in love with it. My niece fell in love with it, and I hope you like the way it turned out too. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about my little lemon tiered tray. Let me show you what it looked like whenever I was done. How stinking cute is that? And I have less than $5 in this whole piece. And to me, it looks super high end, and I just love it. And it'll last for years and years and years. Isn't that just adorable? So let me know down in the comments below, like I asked. I just want to see what you think about it. Have you ever tried to do anything like this before? This is the second one I've done, and both of them turned out great. Guys, I am so excited to show you this backdrop stand from Lofaris, Lofaris, LofarisBackdrop. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. They sent me this 10-foot wide stand by 6 foot tall, huge. I've never seen a stand this wide before. And the most beautiful backdrop that I'll show you in just a minute. But let me tell you a little bit about LofarisBackdrop. That's their actual name, LofarisBackdrop. And I will have all of their information down in my description box as usual. But they offer an extensive range of exclusive and professional backdrops and party supplies, whether you're looking for like glittery Christmas vibes, personal photos and slogans, or even vibrant cartoon themes. They have a wide variety of options that will cater to your specific needs. Now, this is how easy it was to put this humongous backdrop up. It was super duper easy. It came with the instructions, and it comes with the cutest little carry bag. It's extremely lightweight, but super duper sturdy. Like whenever I was taking it and putting it together, I was like, there's no way this thing's going to hold that big old backdrop. But I was wrong. It did, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It took me 12 minutes to assemble the stand, and that was the first time. The second time, it took me about 7 minutes. So super duper easy, super strong, you know what I mean? And I am so excited to bring this to you. So if you have any kind of need, especially my other crafters out there or social media people who use a backdrop for different things, this company has literally everything you could imagine in backdrops, from baby showers to weddings to like bar mitzvahs, you name it, even like just little random stuff. Like, I can't even explain what all they have. There's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. They offer these immaculate balloon bouquet things, you know, where you have the balloons that go across the top and then down, drapes down the side. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. But anyway, I could go on and on and on about it. So this is what it looked like once I put it together. And then I'm going to show you how stinking easy it was to take back apart. Those are the added clips to hang the backdrops with. And them clips are super duper strong, like super strong. And I was so impressed with this stand, and the size of it was ridiculous. Like, look at that monster. Huge, absolutely huge. Now I'm going to show you how easy it was to take back down, take apart, and put back in the bag. Look at that. Could not be any easier. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I recorded this like a week or so ago when it was really cold here in Florida. Now I'm actually sitting at the beach doing this voiceover. If you hear the noise in the background, that's what you hear, those amazing waves. So welcome to Florida. One day we're 40 and the next day we're 80. But hopefully the cold spells are gone now, and it may get just like a little cool, like in the 60s or something. For us, that's super cool. But hopefully no more cold days. But anyway, look at that. Look how easy it is to take apart and throw back in the bag. So anyway, I highly, highly, highly recommend LofarisBackdrop. Again, all of their information will be listed down in my description box below, so be sure to check them out. You may even see something on there that you would like to have and can use, and think, you know, before you go on the there, you're like, I'm not even going to go look at that website. There's literally nothing I can use on there. But it's so much more than just backdrops. So much more than backdrops. So check it out. Let me know down in the comments what you think about them. Let me know what you think about my easy peasy rewind today, and all of my little things. See that? Look how easy that was to put back together. Crazy, right? Comes with this cute little bag. You just slide it all back down in the bag. I love it. I love it. And like I said, it's so lightweight. Anybody can carry it. So easy to get around. Folds up, rolls up, and there you go. That's the end of that. Now let me show you the backdrop that I picked out. Love it. Look at that gorgeous backdrop. Isn't that beautiful? Now let's jump back on into my DIYs. DIY number 2, I made this picture. Now the surface that I'm using is an actual chalk couture surface, and everything that I'm using in this particular DIY you can find in my description box under my chalk couture link. This is also, I believe it's our May transfer of the month. You can, for $19.99, you can do an exclusive transfer, and you'll get the transfer and 3 coordinating paste each month. There is information about that in my description box. There's a ton of information in my description box if you've never looked at it before. So always, I'm sorry, I just dropped my computer. Always check that out. And there's always lots of good information down in the description box. So what I'm using now is pesto chalk paste. And then once I get my pesto on my leaves, I'm going to go back over the top in some spaces with a sage chalk paste. It's just a little bit lighter green, and I just like mixing them all together and sort of blending, and I don't know what it's called. Just, yeah, blending it, I guess. And it gives it a more variegated look, and it looks a little bit more real than it would if I was just using one color. And then for the lemons, I'm going to go in with two different colors. One is Sunny, is it Sunnyside? Yes, Sunnyside, and that's the lighter yellow. And then the darker yellow is Bumblebee. And I'm just going to go in and randomly kind of put the two different colors all over the lemons and sort of blend those in together. And then once I get my lemons finished, I'm just going to go in with my bright white paste. Look at that Bumblebee. Isn't that a beautiful yellow? I love yellow. Yellow is my happy color. Like I would say my favorite color is probably purple, but I always go toward yellow. Like I love anything yellow, especially a shirt. Like I love a pretty yellow shirt or a pretty yellow dress or shoes or jewelry. It's my happy color. So anyway, once I get my white chalk paste on everything, it's done as far as the chalk paste anyway. And look at this reveal. I never, ever, ever get sick of the reveal using Chalk Couture. I think it's just so much fun. Now with this little messy bow that I'm making, it's all Dollar Tree ribbon. And I'm just cutting several pieces of ribbon. I think it was 6 inches long. And then I'm going to lay it out in sort of an X pattern. And normally when I make my bows or I'm doing anything with any type of greenery, I like to use a zip tie. But I'm out of zip ties right now. So I'm using a little piece of this really thin, what is that stuff called? Ribbon. And now I was going to put it on my little picture the way it was, but it was just, I don't know, it just looked lonely up there. So I went outside and grabbed some greenery and some of these really pretty yellow mini roses that came out a couple of years ago. When they came out, I bought me a whole case of these little flowers, and I use them all the time. And that to me just made this whole picture by adding that greenery and those flowers. Once I got that together, I made just a simple little finger bow out of twine by wrapping it around my hand about 10 times, tying a little piece of twine in the middle, and that was all there was to making that little bow. I glued it down and then glued a couple of those little roses on top of that. I just kind of clipped them off of the end and added it to it. And then once I finished that, I just added my handle, which was nothing but Dollar Tree twine, and that was it. This little thing was done, and I fell in love with this picture, and so did Jessica, my niece. She loved literally everything that I got her. Look how pretty that turned out. I think those roses and that greenery are what topped this off and made it absolutely perfect. How stinking cute is that? And of course, there's little lemon ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. I just love the way this turned out. Look at the colors on that. I love the way Chalk Couture makes their images look worn and rustic and sort of farmhousey. So let's get into DIY number 3. This one's super duper quick, super easy. All of these are easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy, easy. So I'm going to use Apple Barrel's Sunny Day. Now I was calling the Sunny Day and the Sunny Side all like I kept getting confused. But this is Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. It's just a regular little paint, and it dries with a matte look. And to me, it makes this whole candle that I'm making, because that matte look sort of makes it look old and rustic and worn. And that's just taking my little finger sander and sanding it down and roughing it and bumping it up to make it look even more worn. And then once I get it like I want it, I go in with just a simple little juice cup from the Dollar Tree with the lemons on it, and I used some super glue gel, and it worked like a charm. And I just added it. It's Gorilla Glue, super glue gel, or however you want to say it, Gorilla Super Gel. Anyway, I just used that. I didn't use any hot glue. I let it dry overnight and added a little Dollar Tree candle. And again, for less than $5, I have the cutest little lemon DIY. How stinking cute is that? It's driving me crazy because the candle was not even whenever I did this, but you know, it is what it is, and I can't go back and refilm it because I've already given it to her and she lives up in Georgia. But anyway, let me know what you think about this cute little DIY. Now the last one I'm going to go through really quick because it's super easy and you've seen me do these little beaded garlands a million times, but I wanted to do one. Now I completely deleted the footage of me doing the little tassel, which was the stinking cutest part of the whole beaded garland. So what I did is I went in with the Sunny Day for 5 of these. And then I went in actually with my Sage chalk paint and painted it on the other 5. And then I took 5 natural beads and I made this little beaded garland. Then I got this cute, cute, cute lemon fabric from the Dollar Tree. And the little tag that you'll see me put it on, those came, I want to say it was like 6 or 8 to a pack for $1 at Dollar General. And I got the little tag, cut off a piece of this cute little lemon fabric, glued it down with some Mod Podge, glued it onto the wood with the Mod Podge, and then I went back over it on the top with the Mod Podge. And once I finished that, then, you know, and it was dry, I just took my scissors and cut around the, you know, the edges. Now this right here is where I messed up. I made my little yarn tassel like I make all my other tassels, but I added 1 each piece of each ribbon that I used in my picture and then tied it all together. So I hate that I missed showing you that, but I mean, that's literally all I did was added those extra pieces of ribbon to my tassel, and I thought it was so stinking cute, and it matched that picture and everything else that I made perfectly. So let me just show you everything together. This is the tier tray and everything else, and that's my little picture, and I love, love, love the way this all came together. So definitely let me know down in the comments what you think about all of my easy peasy lemon squeezy DIYs. I love them. I think they are cute, and they could not have been any easier. So thank you for coming to my Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy Rewind. I am so excited that you even had the desire to come back and watch anything I put out here again. You guys have been so incredibly patient with me as I navigate through all of my health issues. I do have one more heart surgery on March the 19th, and hopefully that'll be the end of all the heart surgeries, and I can then get back into creating fresh, new, beautiful DIYs for you. So thank you so much for coming. My name is Brenda. If you've never been to my channel before, my name is Brenda, but my sweet grandbabies call me Mama. And I have a video that comes out every Tuesday at 8 p.m., or at least I try to. And I will see you again next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all of my beautiful lovelies in my chat, thank you for supporting me every single week. If I could just wrap up all of the love I have for you and send it to you, I would, because you guys are amazing. But anyway, I'm going to let you go now. I've ran my mouth way too long. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye now.